Great. Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the Magic God, Cass Egg.
How can it be Magic God if I don't really play Magic anymore?
Yeah, still bad.
Yeah.
Still bad at it. Anyway, shout out to Italy.
Italy.
Yeah. Somebody, yeah, I changed the chat and then suddenly the chat disappeared. I do not know who you are. Shout out again. We're here from Singapore. Let's go live on Facebook. There we
Okay.
go.
Okay, so I guess we have blue-white control versus what looks to be shaping up to be Jeskai control.
Why you sit so far away?
I don't know, man.
Cass, are you
The
like?
aircon, man.
Are you?
Wait, what? What are you gonna say? Let's hear it, man. Let's hear some inappropriate.
Already? No, that's meant for round 3. Yeah, we're watching Kenny Look and Lim Yi Seong, and Kenny looks like blue white control looks like, and Yi Seong here he's playing Jeskai or maybe blue red. So he's playing Jeskai. I'm not sure whether he's playing control. Looks like he's playing a control variant.
I mean, if you're not a tempo deck, would you really play Niman in like a?
Now that's the thing, right? Like I'm betting Kenny's deck is more of a like a tempo deck. Like you get down the guys of Saint Traff and then like just swing. And the Remand, like he has clearly identified like he is not a control deck, right? He is the aggressor, and so just playing a Remand into a counter spell or like into something that will push Kenny, 1 or 2 turns back.
Yeah, that's
so that he can set up, maybe a Geyser Saint Traff like this turn or something.
Yeah, that's possible, but we see that Kenny is actually not just playing flat blue white, he's also playing Jeskai because that's a Steam.
Oh yeah,
Steam
that's a Steam Vents.
And we briefly glanced through that there was some amount of, I think, Boros Charm, and if not, another Electrolyze or something like that.
Oh,
sort.
nice. So look, I just
modern man.
Of the 2 decks, I think
I think we're gonna be.
I think Kenny's winning.
I don't know, man.
Look at the lands.
No, man. The lands don't intimidate your opponent. If they
I'll kill you with money. Throw money in your face.
If you play against Ben, and you've touched his he's played with his deck, as in the deck he's owned, then nothing of this caliber scares you anymore.
Yeah, I know lah.
You're like, wow, every basic land is a guru. Wow, every dual land is a beta duo. Like,
whoa,
I think
they're all blackboarded. What?
I think if I damage this deck, I might have like a few generations of children working here, that kind of thing. But I think there's a chance Yixiong's playing the Jeskai with the Kiki Jiki combo.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Usually like a popular variant, I believe.
That's so weird. I mean, like, Jeskai,
Kiki. It's like a Kiki Jiki resto. Like they put it as a one off, and then like it's one of the finishers if like the Jays or the colonies don't get there. Because you take up 2 card slots only for the combo.
Just as like I win, right? Like you tapped out. Oh, cool.
It increases the number of ways you can win the game. And for 2 card slots, I think that's pretty okay. But yeah, I think we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Both of them are playing the control variant of this Jeskai. Yeah.
We see a Jace in Kenny Look's hand. Yeah, it feels so weird. Now that I've transited to playing a bit more Legacy in terms of like the format of Magic that I play now, it feels so weird, man. When you cast Op and you cast Serum Vision, it feels like something feels
it's right. Wrong. Wow. Are you like?
I'm not elitist, man.
No. That is clearly like, man, I'm too good for this format.
Hey man, when you cast Ponder and then you cast like Brainstorm Flash, you're like, you feel
oh
so
man,
good.
yeah.
I look at 6 cards on my library.
Scry 2 first, then you draw.
And then you go back to playing Modern and you're like,
I'm supposed to draw first.
And then
shit.
You scry 2, then you're like,
Yeah, that will get you into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so it does feel a bit weird watching Modern after such a long period of time. Because actually all the games that we've been watching in the shop itself is just playtesting of like ridiculously unfair decks like the Blue-Red Phoenix decks.
Oh yeah,
like the Hollow One Phoenix deck.
Yeah, they just don't interact with your opponent, right? Like those decks. Well, there will be a time when Modern will rotate, right? The meta game will shift to, oh, I'm going to be playing
Yeah.
like main board Tormod scripts
Yeah, yeah.
in a Cheerios deck.
And if I mean you weren't here last week for Wednesday, but the funniest game
What's-
happened to Alfian.
Why?
So he was playing Jin House Phoenix Hollow One, the red green variant.
Okay.
And then he went land fetch, and Felipe was playing blue black mill.
Oh yeah, no,
So
no,
when
I
I-
watched that.
oh, yeah,
dude.
oh
I
my-
watched that, and
so
he got like
me-
totally wrecked.
Yeah, so me and Ilham was sitting at the table, we're like trying to keep it to ourselves and not laugh. Cause after the archive trap resolved,
And the
Philip-
last card,
like
and
Philip
the-
said to like wait, hang on.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh no, it's a surgical. Is
Yeah.
he gonna target the right thing? And then boom,
that
like three
final
hollow
last card, yeah.
ones,
So the very last card that came out of that that
archive
trap,
trap,
archive trap was a hollow one, and bang, a hollow one, and then two hollow ones from Alfian's hands, like just destroyed his game.
Yeah, and then he went on to resolve the burning inquiry. So there was a chance that Alfian came back to the game if he had kept like land plus Bedlam Rivaler, and then he discarded 2 lands and Bedlam Rivaler. So he was left with like a land, 2 lightning bolts, and some other useless card. Then we laughed and walked away from it because it was too funny. And Alfian,
Alfian just get wrecked.
yeah, we
Yeah,
tried to keep it cool, but then Alfian's reaction just made us laugh. We couldn't maintain the composure we were supposed to have.
Oh man. Yeah, this is how interactive this game has become when we are
Yeah.
talking about like last week's stream, right? Which you can find on youtube.com/games. Hey, slipping it in there.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. And that's what we do, man. That's
Oh,
what we
Shake.
do.
Hi, Shake.
Hey,
Is
Shake,
that- is
what's
that
up?
The same Shake? I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
Shake.
What's
Sheikh
up, dude?
Amiruddin.
Long time. No
I'm,
see.
I'm guessing the J stands for like the other name,
I don't know, man.
because it's AJ, right?
Oh,
Sheikh Amiruddin.
It's
I
like
don't know.
2018, man. I don't assume no nothing, man.
Ah, yeah,
you
come
know,
on.
what if it's like some cool moniker or some edgy like meaning to it? I don't know.
Because you like the Backstreet Boys a
Yeah,
lot.
Backstreet
AJ.
Boys, yeah. Oh,
Is it AJ?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. You look at me funny now that we're talking about this, but I don't know,
Hey man,
man.
Backstreet Boys was awesome. Oh no, camera freeze. Give me a sec. There we go.
Okay.
Back to action.
Yeah, man. We need more people. We need more people at the shop so we can buy more equipment, man. More equipment.
Hey man, I scoped
But
out all
not-
the
the
equipment.
board
man.
has not changed by that much. It's just a lot of lands and a lot of counter spells flying left and right.
Yeah, no
trying to
kidding.
resolve something.
But yeah, Jace here sticking is quite problematic.
Yeah.
Fate sealing your opponent feels bad.
I think it's okay actually. Like if you think you're in like you think you're well positioned in
Mhm.
terms of like the board state, your hand's pretty okay. I think fate sealing is fine because it forces your opponent to, if he has to lay a trap down like a snapcaster to put like pressure on the Jace,
Right.
or to activate colonnades, and you know all those situations are pretty bad because
You're putting resources into
yeah, and it's not optimal because you might have to cast the Jace. I mean, you might have to cast Snapcaster targeting something that's irrelevant just to put the guy on the board
Mm.
and get that value. Where
Alright,
you
so
could keep like a cryptic command, Snapcaster kind of hand.
so you're hitting that Jace down a little bit. But no lightning bolt to follow up, and Jace sticks around. Gonna fate seal again probably.
Whoa, what's going on, man? It's Jeskai control with Riemann, Snapcaster, Celestial Colony, and now Thing in the Eyes. Have I just not
I
been
don't
playing
know,
Modern
yeah.
for a really long time?
Yeah,
I
you
feel kind
haven't.
of strange now. I'm watching this game.
Thing the Ice I think has been instrumental against all those like aggressive Hollow One decks, those
Okay.
aggressive Dredge. I think Dredge
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the main culprit, right? Where if I push it back to your hand, it's like
It's
you need
uncastable.
yeah,
Yeah.
you need another discard outlet, and then you need to dredge creatures back or to bring creatures back straight from graveyard.
That's true.
Oh, Terminus off the top there, bang, gonna get rid of most of the cards on the battlefield, but
Oh.
no.
Okay, that's not as good as a Stifle, but Remand's pretty nice.
Yeah, Cryptic Command here going to catch that remand. Unfortunately, and everything returns back to goes to the bottom of the deck. I think Iseong here is in a little bit of trouble. I don't know. I don't know. It kinda looks
I
like
think,
oh
I
man,
think
he's
it's
in a lot
not
of
too
trouble.
bad, but the problem is now we're seeing like a main board angle of the gods and a braid, which does
Yeah, it's
not
like two
much.
dead cards, right? There's
yeah.
no-
So I feel like Yixong's deck is kind of like a homebrew or like something that you don't see regularly.
I I have a feeling like it's an answer to the meta, right? Like you have
Mm.
anger main board anger of the gods does get rid of like dredgy type creatures,
Yeah,
gets rid of Vengevine, gets rid of phoenixes for good,
yeah.
and so running it main board is great. But the abrade may be a response to
Like,
one of the best decks in the format right now, which is the KIC.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, if like the KCI decks are gonna go
KCI,
off,
yeah.
does the break really matter? Because from my recollection, like if they have like the instrumental pieces of the combo, like killing one doesn't do anything because they
Well,
have a chance to just
they
drop
have
into
to
the
set up.
alpha.
They still
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
set up, right? Like
That's true.
sometimes when if you got the god draw, like no,
Yeah, there's nothing
you can do, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes or most times, KCI players have to set up. They have to either put out the scrap trawler first, or
Yeah.
they have to put out one of the key pieces first, and bang, that's when you get value from your braids, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And it also gets rid of like small creatures. So
I do think that if you're really looking for an answer to the meta game, which is like a lot of unfair graveyard advantage in game one, maybe like
play white.
no, you don't have to play white. You could play like Blue Moon with like anger main boards. I think that
Oh
might
yeah,
be better.
that's a good idea.
Because you have like Blood Moons to shut down like the land bases for like the different decks, but
Mhm.
you have like board wipes and you have like tempo play on like the more aggressive like unfair decks.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we have been seeing more often than not, right, that the blue white decks had like what we're seeing here have been shifting instead to to Jeskai colored decks, and so their mana base has been getting a little bit more greedy.
Yeah.
More colors means that you have less basic lands,
Yep.
and less. We've seen less usage of Field of Ruin because of also because of that, right?
That's true.
Mm.
And yeah, Shake, thanks for answering. Now we know what the J stands for. And yes, the fairy J's usually means GG.com.
Yeah.
Sadness.
Usually Teferi unanswered is like GG.com.
Yeah.
And then like Teferi J's unanswered is like high five, slow motion, slow mo high five, and then end credits roll.
Yeah. I'll be so happy to see like a Blue White Miracle player, like the legacy one, cast a Teferi instead of Jace. I'll be so happy. I'll be like maybe the happiest day of playing legacy ever.
No.
I know I'm so
you can't
much
like you
happier.
cannot replace the Jace.
Yeah,
like,
so,
in legacy.
and that's why you don't. I'm very happy to see them both not be in legacy, because brainstorm ponders with like Jace and a possibility of the fairy is just like oh my goodness. That's
I
too
would
bad.
rather play the other Jace. The
2 mana one.
no okay, yeah, the 2 mana one is like pretty good, right? But the other Jace, the one that you scry first and draw.
Scribe
Was it?
first and draw.
The
Sounds familiar.
Unraveler of Secrets.
Oh, but that's bad.
That's a
man.
bad Jace lah, but I mean like I would rather instead of Teferi, I would rather play that Jace because that Jace is like serious.
Yeah.
When it ultis, like it is major.
Yeah, man. But this it's so weird, man. I think I've been playing too much legacy.
Too much legacy.
I should
Go back
build
to modern.
my modern deck for a while. I think I've lost touch
for a while.
Yeah, hey man, if you start casting ponders and brainstorms, you don't want to cast Serum Vision. It just feels kind of it feels like you're taking like civilization has progressed, and then you're like, no, I do not want progress.
which is why you play like the Abzan deck in modern.
I could actually look.
You can probably build it back, right? You got your Dark Confidence and shit like that.
I took a look at the list of the Eldritch Evolution deck, and I felt like going back to like my roots of playing like Creature Toolbox, and then I was like, but then
too slow.
But all the times of like casting Collected Companies and hitting like 4 birds and 2 lands, and then like, it's like PTSD. It's like, no, don't do this to yourself, Cass. Why would you do this?
Yeah, Langstrat saying the pinnacle of civilization, MTG Modern. No, we were actually referring to Legacy.
Vintage is just like an alien planet because no one really owns any vintage cards. So the format is like a unicorn. You only hear about it, but you never seen it in real life.
Black Lotuses. But I actually agree with Langstrat. Like modern is probably the pinnacle of civilization. When you go into like legacy, then you get into hoity-toity elitists like floating energy brains, and then like conversing like
no, but
psionically.
it's really sometimes it feels sometimes the things you feel are really silly actually works in more. Like you play around the Price for Progress and you're playing like a heavy, like you're playing a Delver deck, then you like leave your wasteland out for yourself to blow up your
to
own land.
blow
so
up
you-
your own
so
lands.
you
Like,
don't die
please
to-
don't kill me.
And then you feel kind of happy, but then you feel kind of dumb. It's kind of weird. It's a weird kind of satisfaction when you play Legacy. That's all I gotta say. So if you can try Legacy and there's a couple of budget decks, or if you have friends to play Legacy, you can
You know,
join
try
us
out,
on
yeah.
Monday, or you can play our big events every month.
Yeah,
Or
try
yeah,
it out, man.
Just
Like
try it out. It's a good format.
it's hella fun. I got to play. Well, I don't play a lot anymore, but like get to play once in a
Yeah.
while. Get to play like the Legacy and the Vintage, man. Vintage is, whoa, don't, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's
And-
cool.
and I
And
think
like Legacy is like the. It's not even a doorway to like Vintage, right? But like
Yeah.
Legacy is like a different
It's
beast
a-
altogether.
Yeah, it's a
It's
different.
amazing.
It almost feels like a different game altogether.
Mm.
And
If you think modern's too boring, then try
Legacy is the
Legacy.
format for you, man.
Oh.
Hey man, if this doesn't appeal to you, like this next like suggestion, if you play a card called Hymn to Torah, you randomly win. You could just win from casting it.
Yeah.
Two black win the game. Sometimes it happens, and it's actually quite often that it happens. So yes,
Man, him is
Yeah,
amazing.
Do you know
card.
there's a mono black reanimator deck that NGM and Gucci played, and we've seen two customers play it over the course of Eternal. I mean the previous Sundays.
Wasn't Mark also running the mono black? This thing
he was
unmasked.
playing black red.
Was it black red? No,
Yeah.
it was more.
Mark,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
there's,
He was
um,
running black red because
yeah.
he was like playing Faithless Looting. But the general idea is still the same, right? You
No, but
unmask,
but it's
you unmask
crazy
yourself.
because you play more traps. So you have Grave Titans, you have Gristle Brands, you have Iona mainboard, and then you have like Massacre Worm, and you have one card. And then so sometimes the game doesn't go Entomb Reanimate, it goes like Land, Ritual, Thoughtseize, Ritual, into Grave Titan. I think I was I don't play Swords to Plowshare. I think I lose here. So it's pretty silly.
Damn,
actually.
on turn 1 he's got like 10 power on the board.
Yeah,
Great.
It's something, and the best part is after playing it, after Jerome built it, it's actually a resilient deck, and it's like I think it's somewhere below like $200. Like I think the really expensive cards are
It's like Iona, that's
no,
it.
it's just 2 Leg of the Dates. They don't play any other reserve list cards. It's just 2 Leg of the Dates.
Oh yeah,
Grave
okay.
Titans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So like back to the game. But it looks like
Oh, I feel like we talked for like 20 minutes and. it's
yeah,
three.
nothing has moved. Yeah,
Yeah.
should we, yeah.
Oh, hi, Ming. Oh, are you having a holiday in Seoul? Damn.
Cool.
I hope it's nice there.
Soul cool.
Oh my goodness, why? Oh
So,
god.
yeah.
Oh god, why?
Why are you watching the Magic stream from Seoul?
Because
Dude.
when you're on holiday and you miss Magic, you gotta watch some streams, man.
Go play it like in a Korean shop or
Doesn't you
something
wanna
like that.
understand what they're saying?
I don't know. It doesn't,
It'll be
matter.
difficult.
Yeah, onion haseo, onions for sale.
Isn't that just hello?
Yeah,
So
I know.
like if you cast something and then you like anaseo, then he's just like
Huh? Oh.
then he like puts it in the graveyard like I
Hello.
didn't say it resolves and anaseo, then he's like looks at you strange. Man.
It's probably like the only Korean I know.
Oh man, I know like a few stuff but
So
nothing.
Meng Xuan is both on the Facebook stream, which you can find us at facebook.com/games, and the Twitch stream, which you can find us on twitch.com/games. But yeah,
Increasing our viewer counts by both channels of
yeah.
view.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So right now we just see
I feel Twitch is more stable.
really?
I am like 100% for like Twitch. If you guys like switch over to Twitch
Uh-huh.
and like there's nobody watching on Facebook, I will be like,
But there's 13 people on
Right.
our Facebook page, man.
yeah, it's okay.
What?
No, I mean that's great. Like you scroll down and then like suddenly the video comes on. It's like yeah. There's two crazy fellas like talking about.
Hey man, it's been a while
Magic
since
the
I
Gathering.
casted. It's fun. I don't get to do it often anymore. Since I mean Alfian and James help out so much more
Yeah,
and
exactly.
regularly, and I have other responsibilities to handle.
You're useless. Hey, wait. Can you
What?
speak into the mic?
Okay, hello.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
All right. Okay, that's better.
Yeah, so
Right.
Snapcaster hitting the table, trying to hit that path to get rid of the thing in the ice. Oh, but I think he's just
I
gonna.
don't think that's
Yeah.
gonna resolve. Yeah. Okay. So, path that. You get that land. Oh no, the sting in the ice. That's okay. My question is.
Uh-huh.
So the path ate up the thing in the ice already, or it's on the stack?
No, no. So I believe Kenny decided instead to not go for the path play. He went for Snapcaster Op, and then Yixiong went for path Snapcaster.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah. So Thing in the Ice becoming the MVP of modern format is kind of cool, I think.
Is thing in the ice playing in Legacy?
No, but it's just so well. I mean, it's played so much more now in modern than ever before, I think.
Yeah, it's a big blocker. It's a damn big blocker, and like against all the Hollow One decks and stuff like that. Like if you literally turn 3, right, you might be able to flip him.
Yeah.
Right, like you go like Mana Morphos or like.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen the price of gut shot? You know, I kept so I had I remember buying a lot of Modern Masters 2015, and then like I was cleaning up my room and like the junk cards. Like, I just want to keep 4 gut shot. Everything else is gonna be worthless.
Oh, they're Modern Masters shit.
Yeah, and they're like $4 a piece now. And like, oh my goodness, man.
No, I've got like a few.
Yeah, dude, gut shots
got
are
quite a
like
few.
gut shots, mana morphos, all these kinds. Any cantrip card has been going up because of the Phoenix. So if you have them, it's either a good time to like dig them out of your collection to either play the deck or just to like sell them.
Can you imagine if we still had like Gitex and Probe?
No. Because then we wouldn't be complaining about that, because the deck to lose to is Infect, right? He casts like an Infect creature. He murders
check clear and then bang.
And you don't even get to cast your Phoenix. You can't even cantrip on the turn 3. He kills you on turn 2. It's like, do you have it, bro? No, you don't. You did.
Oh, you did now.
Yeah. This feels bad, man. This really feels bad. And that's also why Gitex Pro is banned in Legacy. And I think is it restricted in Vintage?
No, Git Probe is not, I believe. We can check.
Yeah.
Yo, go type it in.
Oh, by the way, we were discussing the 7-point Highlander as a potential format of it.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. One day we'll explore in the shop.
7-point Highlander.
Yep.
But that's like 100 card game? Sets and legality.
No, 7-point Highlander is
oh shit, it's restricted in Vintage. Damn.
And it's banned in Legacy. Yeah, dude, is that good, man?
I know it was banned in like Modern and
Legacy.
I did not realize it was restricted in
along with the
Vintage.
DTT and Treasure Cruise, man.
No, yeah.
Worthy cards to be banned.
Wait, but Dig Through Time is
restricted
in Vintage.
Yeah,
you go through like really fast, but it's still legal in Legacy, right?
Dig Through Time.
Dig Through Time, yeah.
No, dude, it's banned, man. It's super banned. It's like banned hammered, man. If there was a ban sledgehammer, it was banned when they announced the banning in Modern. They banned it in Legacy shortly after, I believe. It wasn't.
Shit.
Yeah. Because, you can imagine if Modern.
Why are all these cards being reprinted in Ultimate Masters then?
No, because, I mean, EDH, man. It's still a playable card in EDH.
I know it's a playable card in EDH, but like that's about it. Like, it's worthless right now.
I don't think printing a ban card is ever a good signal that they're going to get unbanned. Because look at Gogari Gravetroll, man. Look at Gogari Gravetroll, guys. That's right. All you guys.
He's out to dredge, man.
Yeah. I mean, you were asking for it when you bought it. That's all I'm saying. When you look at a card and you know it's that powerful, you know it's going to be
it's busted. Yeah, you definitely know like it's a busted
yeah,
card.
I mean, I was wrong a couple of times. I did think that when they reprinted Jace and they unbanned Jace, I did think they were going to ban him again, because it kind of felt like he was still too powerful, but they haven't banned him again, so I've been wrong about
No, I don't think he's that powerful anymore, right? Like there's so many other tools.
Because of the card pool, the increase in card pool made him like less oppressive and like less intense. You know? Like now, only now do we see like the return of like blue black fairies from the GP.
Oh, but that's really like that's
so
like one off.
So secretly, Danny is playing blue black fairies tonight, and I think we should feature him, because I think this is his first time playing the deck. Yeah.
Like last week when he was playing like the blue red Phoenix, and man, I was laughing throughout the entire stream.
But didn't he win because he was like really lucky or something like that? I can't really
because
remember.
the matchup was so bad. Like,
what was it?
He was playing against I think like Abzan combo.
Okay.
Abzan combo deck. I was like, yeah, that's like you're in for a bad time. Like, oh no, it was playing against like green black or Jan or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Basically your opponent's casting like 1 spell a turn, and then you're casting like 5
spells a turn.
quadrillion spells a turn, and you're still not winning. It's like, yeah, Danny, I think you're sequencing things a little bit wrongly. Yeah.
Hey man, I don't know. I'm not gonna comment. He's been to the Pro Tour. I've not been to the Pro Tour. You know.
Yeah, I
It's-
don't think you need to be to the Pro Tour to like.
No, but that's the statement. You see, that's the statement. He's been to the Pro Tour, guys.
Yeah.
If you have a dream, you can accomplish it.
Yeah, no matter who you are.
Yes. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Right? Don't let your dreams
Yeah.
be
I mean, back
memes.
to the game. So I think actually the game's pushing up pretty close. Kenny looks like
Mm.
he's about to close out the game with like the Colonnade Snapcaster.
He needs just like a lightning bolt right
Yeah,
now.
but I think he has it in his hand, but he's just not gonna. Yeah, he has a lightning helix in his hand. You can see the foiling of
okay.
it, but he doesn't want to run into like an open mana fellow Jeskai player. So it's just a matter of time where Yicheng has to tap out to make a big play, or is forced to make a big play, and he gets lightning helix in the face.
Yeah, he's got to deal with the what you call it,
Because I have some colonnade.
celestial colony. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
man.
he's got no outs anymore. Like that's about it. He transforms his, once Kenny transforms his celestial colonnade, that's it.
Yeah, you're forced to take action.
Beat you.
So either you can cast 4 cantrips, hope you don't tap out, or leave like some kind of counter spell for like the lightning helix or lightning bolt. Yeah,
Alright, so
and to
he's
bounce
gonna
everything.
remand. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the last card in hand, and the lightning helix does end the game. Congrats to Kenny. And
So now we
yeah.
see traditional Jeskai, pretty good. Oh,
Mm.
dude, yeah. Speaking of weird, interesting decks, if you haven't watched our legacy coverage,
Mhm.
there was Naoto, I believe that's how you pronounce the name.
Naoto.
Yeah, he's playing this super like special
5 color.
It's like 4 color Leovolt, but like EDHE, man. It's like
I've
mostly
seen
so.
you. No, I've seen you play that
Yeah.
deck before.
Yeah, it's like it's AKs, it's like the fairies, it's like
Yeah.
it's like how does he put everything inside this deck, man? And then we were watching the game, we were like so intrigued. Everything. So I didn't notice it until I started walking, like I think round 6, and I saw his
Mhm.
table. I was like, dude, what's going on, man? There's like a Teferi. Then I was like,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
that
his.
AK?
That's his like quote unquote like EDH deck.
Yeah,
and
and then-
that's
yeah.
hilarious.
And it's like Swords to Plowshare, and then there's like I think it's like an Ashok or something.
You don't understand like how the colors like.
Yeah,
How do you
and
fit all this shit into the deck? Like, do you put like Leovo in the command zone? Do you know that is illegal in Legacy?
yeah, it's really- yeah, you should check out this deck. I think Ori took a picture of his deck list, which we were gonna release out. But yesterday was Christmas, and today we were kind of busy the whole day. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you're interested, we'll
Yeah,
post
go
the deck
check.
list.
Yeah, go check it out on youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. You can also find us on the stream normally on a Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Singapore time. Grey Ogre Game, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games, and this Sunday.
This Saturday.
Sorry, this Saturday, starting from 1 p.m. Singapore time, you'll be watching the seasonal qualifiers
Yep.
for the 4th season, and it's the final one.
Yep.
We will have our 4th seeded player, fourth player for our invitationals.
Yep.
And I think we can confirm, almost.
I think Jin Hao was working on the list, and based on the current standings, there's a few players who look like they are
They're locked.
soft locked.
Yeah.
They just have to either shop on this Saturday or not do terribly. But yeah, I think it's looking up to be a pretty interesting race.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who are participating in SQ, Friday Night Magic will be the last time you can get QPs for this Saturday, and we'll update it on the fly. So if you still like those points, come and play our events because we will be closely monitoring that points.
Okay, stop advertising on the stream.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Oh man, there's 20
okay.
minutes. We should eat dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some dinner. And remember, follow us on our social media feeds: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and do check us out on the web, greyogregames.com. That's Grey with an E, and find out how you can be part of the 2019 Invitationals.
Yeah,
Or at least
man.
go watch. All right, we'll be back in about half an hour's time, so don't go away. See you guys.
Bye bye.